Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Hey guys, Stephen I from my Fort Fortune Creating Fortunes for the Future. Today we're going to continue with our analysis and experiences with whale mining. It's a crypto mining app, mainly to do with contract. You don't own the mining, you just buy a contract and you earn your profits from that promised contract, of course. Let's have a look at the contracts that they offer. Say, for example, you want to buy a miner, buy a contract or invest, the same sort of terms, just different names. So, say if you're going to buy or invest in this particular app, of course, you're going to buy a contract or buy an investment in accordance with what they offer. These are standard. It doesn't change whether the price of crypto or Bitcoin change. It doesn't matter. These are written in stones. It's just a contract. You buy for 30 days and you get exactly what they say it is. No ups, no down. And that's the beauty of it, that you know exactly what you're going to get. There's no guesswork here. You're buying something that you're going to know you're going to get exactly what that is. So let's look at, say, Brazil, for example. If you purchase Brazil at 0.015 Bitcoin, each day you can collect 0.0075 Bitcoin each day, don't forget. And that's each day for 30 days, that same amount that you're going to be making. And the total, of course, you'll find it be much more than what you invest. It's pretty simple and you just got to follow it. And if you first come and do my YouTube videos, welcome. Please subscribe to my videos so you can get a lot more of these in-depth understanding how these crypto mining apps work. They work wonderfully until they close down or something happens. This particular one, I'm making withdrawal from this app so far, and that's why I'm showing this video at this point of time. I made a video before, but I'm not too sure if it was properly explained. But I want to explain this one, and as I said, if you were to buy a miner or invest in it, that's the process. But firstly, you've got to have a cryptocurrency wallet or an exchange to transfer some of your money from your common bank account into crypto. Once you have your a wallet or your exchange, then you transfer that amount of crypto into these contracts. They're very lucrative, and I highly I recommend it. And of course, you got to have a bit of money. When I say a bit of money, say $50 to 100 or however more you want. But if you have, just say US $100, try it. And I'm going to show you my miner. Buy a miner, or not? This is buy a miner. These are the miners that I have purchased. Just to show you, it's affordable. I have kept it low for a reason. So anybody who can't afford, or say, for example, they can't afford to, look at the cost for me just to buy these accounts. Now, once you join, the company gives you about $3, I think, for free. And that lasts for 200 days. And all it does is mine new Bitcoin. Very simple. Just do that you see and how the system works. And there's your gigahours, 100 gigahours the company gives you for free. Just as an introduction to come into the system. Now, the system also with cryptocurrency, it's because there are a lot of people who believe in it. These are not just fanatics. These are highly intelligent people putting together systems to really enforce cryptocurrency as part of the financial currency. That there is a lot of hum and heart, that's normal. And that's normal with any new product being introduced. Current currencies that we use today, like dollars, euros, pounds, or whatever, they're the old one. Nothing wrong with it. This is just the new one called cryptocurrency. Get used to it and welcome to it. But anyway, my first purchase is crypto, which will expire in 21 days. I opened it up about, say, 8-9 days ago, and that's all I paid for it. 0.0025 Bitcoin. Convert that to real money, then we'll see. It's not a lot of money. It's about $125. Now, I just recently made another repurchase of Bitcoin, 0.0038. Now, again, that's not a lot of money, but I kept that low to show you. Every week, if you go to work, save, say, $100 US, and come and just buy a contract. And the strategy is, if you buy a contract every week, then every week after 30 days, you're going to continue getting this similar like a residual income, meaning it never ends. And if you continually do that, you'd be surprised the money that you're going to be making for some of these modern mining apps. These are just contracts. We don't own the miner. The people who produces these mining apps, we're just contracting giving some of our money to grow their bottom line, and we get a bit of reward from it also. Basically, you will profit double your money, or double and a bit, or some cases 3 times your money. Like I said, it's a common sense one. You don't have to think. You don't have to analyze things. You just buy it, come down, and come into your app every day and collect your money. It's as simple as that. Collect your money for 30 days. It is very simple, and I love it, and that's why I keep repeating it, because I don't have to rely on, say, analyzing a market or analyzing the coins. I just come in and buy a contract and sit back and collect your money. And then this is just one of the mining apps that I use, because I find them really, really efficient. Of course, there are scams out there. I'm not going to say there's none. I have been caught with many of them, but those idiots not going to stop me from reaching my potentials in investing. And that's the key. Don't allow some idiot, when I say don't allow to just get back on their horse and keep investing. But I tell you what, when you find the winning platform, when the edge, you know you got it, regardless of what idiots who may have scammed you or pinched your money or whatever the case may be. And I can also promise you, the money that you might think that you have lost in these transactions somewhere along the line, it's nothing to the amount of money that you're going to be making. That's what I need you to understand. And that's the power of investing. Okay, just remember what Mr. Ford is sharing with you. That's why I call my programs Ford Fortune, creating fortunes for the future, because I understand a few of these elements and philosophies in regards to what your fortunes are in the future. And it's basically just you just saying to yourself, for example, or don't say it to yourself, say it, but also write it up on a piece of board. And I use what is called a vision board. Whatever your ultimate income is, I highly recommend you know the sort of money that will make you a happy person in the future. Don't forget, we're going in the future. We're not just looking at today. Today is when we prepare for it, for what's to come in the future. So in essence of what I'm talking and babbling about, I guess, it's simple. Get a number that you're going to be happy with. Remember, I'm going to warn you also. The number that we're going to be looking for may not necessarily be millions. Definitely not below million. So anywhere between million and probably up to billion, if you can stretch your imagination, are the key sort of numbers you're looking. Remember, we're talking about the future. We're not talking about what's possible today, because what happens in the future, if you can remember and understand, right now, we got cryptocurrencies, okay? That just occurred through time. It's brand new, and it's the younger days. And of course, you probably heard there's a thing called blockchain that's attached to cryptocurrency. And have you noticed we are also talking about Web 3 or something? That Web 3 also consists of what it's called AI. AI stands for artificial intelligence. You might not like it, but hey, that's your problem. Artificial intelligence is already being used without you and I knowing it. I'm going to give you a reason why. There are cameras on, say, pay toll roads, I think, or bridges, some area like that. And all it does is take a picture of your number plate every time you go past that camera. And every time you go past, it records you going past it, so you can they can charge you toll. That's artificial recognition. It's already been designed for those sort of areas. And of course, we also have what is called facial recognition. That is also happening. Now, coming back now to what we're talking about in profits or in money or in finance, these artificial intelligence are so powerful because it's done within the computers. Computers, once you enter, like what we're doing right now, computers are talking to each other as I'm talking into the computer, and hopefully you open up your browser later on and look through some of my videos. That's sort of blockchain tied up with artificial intelligence, just computers talking to each other, just like you and I. Take, for example, if we meet more often as a human being, then we take that sort of meeting we build up with other network of people. That's, people talking to each other, which is no different to computers talking to each other, because the computers and software and programs are getting far smarter because the human beings who develop them are so intelligent to do so. More so, I must share with you. There are people who love cryptocurrency to this day only because they dislike current financial situation process. That's why they're so strong developed. And that's why you and I are going to take some of it ourselves and own it. And cryptocurrency mining, as I'm putting before you with whale mining, it's just one of those areas. It's not the only area, but it is an area Mr. Ford guarantees you a good payday, okay? You don't have to think about it. You don't have to study the market. You don't have to worry about crypto price going up and down. Nope, none of that. None of that, my friend. Take Mr. Ford's word. All you're doing is coming in, getting in, have some money in your bank, buy a contract, okay? Buy a contract, and everything's set for you. There we go. Everything. All you're doing is handing these people over money every day. They say, thank you for who you are. Here's your reward every day. Doesn't it feel nice to come in here every day and collect? That's what I do. Now, sorry, I'm starting to babble on. I'm supposed to be making a withdrawal. So let's go through the process of withdrawing. Okay, I'm going to make a withdrawal, show you. I'm going to withdraw it through my Bitcoin. Okay, there is a limit on it. There's a limit on it, how much I can withdraw. Then you must have, oh, it's gone in your Tron. Okay, they put it in Tron, not in Bitcoin. So, okay, I've got 0.001 there, but I need 0.003 to be able to make a withdrawal. So, okay, but I can make a withdrawal with Tron. Here we go. But my Tron link is also been pre-loaded. So I'm just ready now to click. Hold on, where we go. Now that's been activated, telling this artificial intelligence, I'm going to take some money out from Tron, not from Bitcoin, but it's valued at Bitcoin rate, even though it's shown in Tron. So when I receive it in my wallet, it will show up as Tron, not Bitcoin. Okay, now once I click that, this is withdrawal. Just to show you live, these things are working. It's paying me, but I've kept my investment down to show low-income people. You can definitely earn good money just throwing the system that I'm teaching you. Okay, here we go. Withdrawal has been processed, batch number, whatever. Automatic payment is being executed, and full TXID will show on the history. Please check later. There we go, my friend. I just made a withdrawal from this mining app. Next week, I'm going to put some more money into it, so I'll have a continuous income from this app every week from now on. That's all I do. Just repeat the process. And the money that I put in it doesn't have to be $100. It could be $1,000. But like I said, I've kept it low to allow low-income people who don't know anything about investment to give these mining apps a real working over. And the ones that I recommend, while mining, they are paying me. So I'm recommending it. Yes, I don't control who owns these, and sometimes they do close down. And as long as you're making your money, I should be too happy with that. So anyway, I think I've shown you the example, whale mining. And whale mining comes in terms when financial gurus or people talk about it, and they say the whales. The whales means are the big boys who are pumping a lot of money into any investment market. And this is why this one is called whale mining. So in my last conversation, I guess, is follow the big boys. If you want to go to invest in anything, follow what the whales are doing, for example. If you remember also, there are notions right now that we can draw on. Things like copy and paste. That is a normal action we do on computers, and we do it without really thinking about it. But if you apply that copy and paste into something like these mining apps, all you're doing is copy and paste. It's the same. Copy the people, make your money. If you think on that sort of literal sort of term, you'd be surprised how easy these money-making systems can work for you. But anyway, this is Stephen Arford from Arford Fortune. And if you have not clicked the subscribe button on my YouTube video, do so now, please. And for those who have, the 630 of you, thank you so much. I love you. Keep going. Keep investing is the key. Don't ever allow some people who may have scammed you to stop you from investing. Unfortunately, that's the nature and the beast of investment. We're going to lose something on the way. Don't pay too much attention to it, because Mr. Ford says, one door closed, a bigger one will open. So if you lose a little bit of money today, it's not the end of the world. Keep investing, and I tell you what, the little money that you may have lost today in these investment processes, you're going to grab a lot more in the future, and you're going to be laughing in the bank only because you keep investing regardless if you lose money. Awesome. Hey, this is the weekend, and I think the date today is 26th of May 2023. You have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I love you. God loves you. We'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.